And then I thought that I had a crush on this girl because she was the only other gay girl that I knew. And so I like had my first girl kiss with my friend that was gay. And I was like, no. And then I kissed my best friend and we started making out all the time because she thought it was fun and I was in love with her.
Like, a lot of people come into their being at Mokabees.
It became my new home. I like to come and play pool and hang out with my friends, and I had a crush on Kate for a long time.
It's just home. It's just home. That's it. It's the only place other than like where I sleep that's that comfortable.
You can show up here in anything with anyone and everyone just okay with it.
So I knew of Mokabees and I would come occasionally. But 5 years ago what happened is my life totally changed and I didn't know what to do. I was making some changes and I didn't know how to do that or what the changes were going to look like or what the outcome, how to make a move. So I just came and sat on Mokabees patio for about 3 months.
So you had your sort of 3 months where you sat out here and had your, you know, big change in life.
Correct.
And you think that a lot of that change has to do with the fact that you could be here.
Well, I needed a place to go and I didn't know what to do because I was making some pretty big changes and I didn't know what to do at all. And I had been here enough at that point. I'd been here socially for trivia nights, for example, or social gatherings and dinners. I'd been here enough that knew it was a place to come, that I could be left alone, or that I could look for some sort of guidance. So I knew it was safe.
And then what was the like result of that after those 3 months? What happened?
Well, kind of during the 3 months, I had a lot of support. I made friends. I became better friends with Mo and her daughters. All of the people here I consider friends. I had a friend here, and I had her before that time, named Heidi. And it was actually at Mokabees counter that Heidi convinced me to work on my spiritual life. So that's like a Mokabees connection. And it happened here. And I took Heidi's advice because she was right. She was a good friend. So my life was really impacted by working on my spiritual life, of course. And through that journey, I've had a support with that. I think I'm saying the word support a lot because I think that's what's happened here. I've had a lot of support.
Just lighter.
This is real! This is fucking real! Right here, St. Louis, this shit, us, real.
We're like trans folk and gay folk, and it's like, really, we're all just fucking queer. We're like one community.
And then people call me a hipster and they think it's like offensive, and I'm like, yeah.
You were created to get married to a man, to love that man, and to have sexual intercourse only with him.
I would want to like fuck a woman and then go like smash in police car windows. That'd be like my dream date.
So then I came up one day and Ronnie was like, hey, Mo's gonna ask you if you want to work here. You should say yes. And I was like, okay. So then like hours went by, I just sat at the counter like waiting. I was really nervous and awkward, and I was like, okay. And so then finally Mo was like, hey, do you want to work here? And I was like, that sounds great. When can I start?
It's great working here. You know, it's really, it is like a family, and it is part of a bigger community that is, and I feel like working here supports that bigger community, not only South Grand, but like gay, lesbian, transgender, you know, whatever, anything else. bisexual, like anything, you know, and that is something that I think is really special, and I think is something that I will always be like honored to be a part of. Aww. Keep it done.